Laundry day. So anyway, let's talk about screens. Recently I had a problem with my Moto Edge Plus, and it got me to thinking. There's been a problem with variable refresh rate screens over 1080p. Samsung had a problem. OnePlus had a problem. Motorola's having a problem. Which makes me think, is there a problem overall with certain manufacturers with their variable refresh rate screens? So I dug into it a little bit. Let's talk about it. So the common thread amongst all the ones that have had issues is Samsung. Samsung was the one that created the panel. I looked at some other phones that have Samsung panels, but 1080p screens that were variable refresh rate, such as the Black Shark 3 and even the OnePlus 7 Pro. Variable refresh rate, it was only 1080p. No issues. Other brands of screens that were made, the Black Shark 3 Pro, which ran a BOG built panel, over 1080p, variable refresh rate, no issues. So it leads me to believe that we have, at least Samsung maybe, has come to a point where we can create these variable refresh rate high pixel count screens, but the issue is the drivers can't push them. So you end up with a lot of screen failures. A whole bunch of screen failures looks to be the issue, and what do we do? What's the answer? Look, if anything, Apple's pivoting potentially away from that high refresh rate screen, and the new iPhone should be a huge kind of a red flag. So we've got one of the biggest manufacturers in the world with one of the most popular phones buying screens from one of the best manufacturers, but pivoting away from something that the market's been clamoring for: variable refresh rates. Well, what happens when that company's struggling with it, and one of the largest manufacturers is like, maybe not? That should be an indicator we might have a big problem on our hands. This is all a hypothesis from me. Look into it yourselves. Let's do some research as a community. Let's find out if this happens again. Should we freak out? What about the new Notes? Are they going to have the same problems? Put a comment in the comment section. Shoot a message at me. Let's talk about it as a community. I'm not saying this is the end-all be-all solution or this is what's actually going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if the new Note struggles with it just like the Ultras did. So again, leave a comment. Let's talk about it. BionicScoop out. Take care.